Zelina Vega from Battlepack 62, released in 2019. The attire is from SmackDown Live on August 7, 2018, in which she defeated Lana. Fun fact is Lana was released in figure form from this match's attire as well, in Basic Series 109 in the blue. So right off the bat, this Zelina figure rules, honestly. I know it's a basic figure considering it comes in a battle pack, but they did a great job of nailing her likeness, and also did a good job on paint application of her attire. I also love that they included this microphone because at the time, she wasn't wrestling as much when this was released. She was more so the manager of Andrade, but man, she was killer on the mic, if not the best on the mic in the WWE. Now, eventually we did see her get in the ring, and I absolutely loved her in-ring talent, but we'll get to that later. But just looking at this figure, moving it up close, this face scan to me is near flawless. I love everything about it, including that little arrogant smirk. I absolutely love that they included that, and I think it really makes this figure great. Now, she does have her signature long black hair and a really cool mold where some of it's going over her shoulder, some of it's brushed behind her. The skin tone is perfect. Now, the only negative I will say is there's not a whole lot of molding going on in her attire, but that's kind of what you get with these women's basics, so you can't be too upset about it. But where it makes up for it is this paint detail in her attire. So it's this, remember I'm colorblind, maroonish color on the top and the bottom with gold accents painted on. Now, it is pretty spot on to that night, and she did wear this attire a couple other times besides at SmackDown Live. But the fact that even on the shorts, they have a little painted opening with her flesh color painted there, signifying exactly what she wore, and that's a nice little detail that I didn't expect them to add, but they did. Now, moving to her lower extremity, she has this nice shiny gold color coming up above her knee pads. And then that maroon color just goes down into the boots with the kick pads. So, overall, this figure is amazing. It's one of my favorite basic articulation women's figures. But it does do her justice pretty well, and I absolutely love it on display. So why is this Battlepack 62 Zelina Vega so special to me? That's pretty simple. This might be the only figure we get of Zelina Vega, and that to me is absolutely insane. She played such an integral and big role on WWE television, especially during the quarantine. I mean, there wasn't a Monday Night Raw that you could watch where she wasn't in the middle of it. I mean, she was great. And I have been such a huge fan of hers from the start. I think she's amazing on the mic, and I really wanted them to let go of their reins a little bit and let her wrestle in the ring. When they finally started to let her wrestle a little more, which was right before her release, she looked awesome, and I was so excited to see where her career was going to go in the ring. However, unfortunately, she was released. Now, she did have a Chase Elite coming out in Elite 84, but as of now, I think that's kind of up in the air whether it's going to be released or if it isn't. If it is, that would be amazing, and there would be many Zelina Vega fans, including me, that would just jump for joy. But in all honesty, I don't know if that's going to happen, and this might be the only figure that we're left with this amazingly talented and beautiful woman, and that's heartbreaking. I mean, I love her so much that months and months ago, I'm a big card collector, I've never pulled an autograph, that I found a seller that was selling a autographed Zelina Vega card, and this to me, like, is one of my key pieces, something I love. I love it so much. And she's actually wearing the same attire in this card that she is in her figure, so that's kind of neat. But yeah, so hopefully we get that Elite 84 Target exclusive Zelina, but I'm not holding my breath because unfortunately it might not happen. Thanks for stopping by Lumberjillville. Women's wrestling lives here. And thanks for checking out another episode of the 12 Days of Jillmas and finding out why these 12 specific women's basics are special to me. Have a happy holidays, everybody. I'll see you soon.